How did you get the start of the podcast? The name, the inspiration, your co-host as well.
It's really simple as just like a lot of the stuff that came out of the pandemic was just trying to figure out ways to spend your time, right? But and even before the pandemic, like just being into the music, I've always had a playlist or like a folder or whatever where I just have any Neptune song, any Pharrell song, whatever, just drop it in there. Try to refresh it every year or so just to make sure that I don't miss nothing, or whenever something drops, make sure to add it. So I just got in the habit of, on Sundays when I didn't really have nothing to do, just throw the shuffle on. And like, you just, when you got 600, 700, 800 songs on a shuffle, like you always gonna catch something that you forgot about, or something that you just, oh man, I ain't never heard that for real. Like, oh, like what is that? And like, oh yeah, this is my shit. Or like, yo, that's my favorite song, right? So just the energy of spending the Sunday afternoons, whatever, just whether it's cleaning the house or doing some work or whatever, like that's where the whole concept of like the name Neptune Sunday came from. And before the podcast, I would like make playlists and share them with people, and like, yo, I just put on the shuffle, like here's all the songs, and send it to my boys and stuff. But what happened in the pandemic is like when Versus really jumped off, and everybody was speculating, could the Neptunes, could they do it Versus, who would they do it against, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, if they do it, here are the 20 songs. I made a playlist, I put it on the gram, on the story, and told people to hit me back. And so my co-host is actually, Vogue is one of my cousin's best friends. So like my cousin who I grew up with up here, they from Upper Marlboro. So I used to be up here at Upper Marlboro all the time. And like me and her just became tight over the years, and we've always respected each other for our music tastes, and I've known that she's been a fan of P and the Neptune. So she was one of the first people to hit me back with her own 20. And it wasn't completely different, but it was definitely some songs on there that are specific to her that I would not have put on my list.
Okay.
But at the